Who are you? I'm Doctor Strange.
As I was thinking of what to cover in this episode, this happened. Marvel dropped Phase 3 on us from the El Capitan Theater, and they dropped it in a huge way. 8. Count 'em. 8 new movies. They include Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers The Infinity War Part 1 and 2, and last but certainly not least, The Inhumans. Since Captain America Civil War and Thor Ragnarok already feature familiar characters, I thought what I'd do is profile characters in the new movies, starting with Doctor Strange. Now, just let me warn you, it's going to be impossible to cover the entire 50-year history of a character in a 5-minute video. There are going to be some things I'm going to have to leave out. This is just to give you some basic background information of a character if you haven't already heard of him. Got it? Good. Let's go. Created in 1963 by Steve Ditko, Dr. Stephen Strange is a brilliant but self-absorbed and narcissistic surgeon. First appearing in Strange Tales number 110, he split the issue with the Human Torch. Eventually, the Human Torch was phased out of the book, and it featured Strange himself for roughly about 15 issues. Doctor Strange, however, would not get a solo book until 1974, with Doctor Strange Volume 2. One of the things that separates Doctor Strange from some of the other characters in the Marvel Universe is that he was not initially a good guy. He was also not born with superpowers like the X-Men, nor did he receive them through some sort of laboratory experiment or by accident. Even though Dr. Stephen Strange was a noted surgeon, he was also a dick who only cared about money. When a car accident takes away the use of his hands, he sets upon a quest to regain their use. After spending most of his fortune looking for a treatment and becoming homeless, he happens upon a mystic called the Ancient One, who promises to restore the use of his hands, and he heads to India to study under him. It turns out that the Ancient One is Earth's Sorcerer Supreme. At first, the Ancient One refuses to teach Strange, but then after sensing goodness in the Doctor, he attempts to bring it out in him. He makes that decision after Strange uncovers a plot by Baron Mordo to kill the old man, after which the Ancient One takes Strange under his wing and trains him as a sorcerer. Upon completing his training, Strange returns to New York and takes up residence in his Sanctum Sanctorum, where he continues to fight evil and practice the mystic arts. In 1973, after the Ancient One's death, Strange rises to the rank of Sorcerer Supreme. Doctor Strange's solo book ran 81 issues, from 1974 to February of 1987, after which he shared another book with characters Cloak and Dagger, which ran for about a year. At the end of that series, Strange resurrected the Defenders, a group who had died at the end of their series. In 1988, Marvel launched the series Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme, which ran 90 issues until 1996. And in one of the more memorable storylines, he goes back in time to meet Ben Franklin. No, I'm not making that up. Throughout the 2000s, Strange has appeared mainly as a supporting character in many books, and he's regularly appeared alongside the Amazing Spider-Man, and has been in the New Avengers. Strange sat out most of the events in Marvel's Civil War, in which he renamed himself Dr. Voodoo. He was also in a group called The Order, which was a spin-off of the Defenders. Doctor Strange has also appeared in many of Marvel's animated features, including Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, and he's even had his own Marvel animated movie. To date, Doctor Strange has also appeared in 4 Marvel graphic novels. Doctor Strange's main powers come from the use of the mystic arts and artifacts that he draws power from, such as the Eye of Agamotto, which negates evil magic, and the Book of Vishanti, which contains knowledge of white magic. His main adversary, in addition to Mordo, is Dormammu, a warlord from the alternate dark dimension. Dormammu is said to be born of the Faltine, a race of energy beings, and is described as something worse than a demon. It's not known exactly how old he is, and he inhabits an entirely separate universe apart from the main Marvel universe. Dormammu has a sister named Umar and a niece named Clea, both of whom have clashed with Strange in the past. Doctor Strange has called Dormammu his most terrible foe, and a threat to life itself. Where Guardians took the cinematic universe into space, Doctor Strange is looking to expand into the realm of mysticism. So far, Scott Derrickson, most noted for his film Deliver Us from Evil, is confirmed as director. Joaquin Phoenix has turned down the role of Stephen Strange. As of this writing, Benedict Cumberbatch is set to be the frontrunner. Given Marvel's track record of turning obscure characters into huge franchises, they look primed to have a repeat success on their hands with the Sorcerer Supreme. Doctor Strange hits theaters on November 4th, 2016. That's it for now. Next episode, we'll take a look at Black Panther. See you next time.
My